Let's get this party started. Make sure the volume's good.
Yep, I got a little buzz.
Little notification, we're live.
I think we're live. I think that's what that means. Yep.
Hopefully we're live. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Let us know in the comments. What's up, Charles?
Charles, number one again. He's back.
Number one fan right there. Let some people jump in here and we'll get to it. Got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest thing we got to talk about is your hole-in-one. So
I almost forgot. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I'm not going to let you forget that.
Yeah, don't forget we got some David Tom's gear on. So if you guys like this shirt, jump on the website, shop.golfholics.com, and pick one up. You'll be an original. Not many have one. So.
And these hats, just so you guys know, the hats, we just marked them down. They're $26. It's basically a cost for us. We're going to make like $1 a hat at that price. So if you guys are interested in picking up the hats right now, is the best time to do it. So $26 a hat. We got like 80 left in stock, whites, blacks, all the colors. So make sure you guys check it out, pick one up. And let's jump in the comments, see what's crack-a-lackin'. Finally made it to the live stream. What's up, Nick? Glad to have you, buddy. Yeah, let's hear about the hole-in-one, Mike. Tell us, describe the shot. How far was it? You know.
Where
were you?
So we were out at Poway. We were playing in a golf match against that school over at Stone Ridge Country Club, and I ended up playing with one of my captains and another kid on the team, along with Paris. And so we just jumped on number 7. There's basically like a field goal that you have to kind of hit through. There's these huge trees that are probably 100 feet high, and I basically just missed the right side of it with my draw. It was 143 yards. I hit a 9-iron, a little knockdown, and it was swooping in there perfect. It landed right on the back edge of the cup, as you guys saw with the Instagram post. And then it bounced back, it went in. I ran around, gave everybody a high five. It was pretty awesome.
So was that your first hole of the day? Or?
No, hole 7, we jumped on number 3. We started on 3 because the kids went on 1 and 2. And we just kind of jumped in front of them, and then we looped back around and played 1 and 2. And it was awesome. I hit the shot I wanted. It was right at the pin, and it landed perfect. It bounced backwards just a tiny bit and right in the cup, and God, it felt good.
Lucky dog.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it throughout the day, and then somebody mentioned it from the RB coach. Ended up meeting us for dinner, and a couple of their kids, and they brought it up. I kind of forgot all about it, but I guess after the first one, it doesn't register like it normally would if it was your first. So.
Yeah. So that was your second hole-in-one, huh?
Yeah, second hole-in-one, and it was just it was a good day. We had a lot of fun out there with the kids, and Paris was out there. She threw it on her Instagram. I think I got a couple followers out of it. So yeah, it was awesome.
Congrats, dude. That's sick.
Yeah,
that is awesome. Gabriel's asking, what degree wedges do we play?
So I have a 60-degree Cleveland, a 64-degree Cleveland, and then I think it's a 52-degree. So I'm going to probably bend that when I go to Callaway to 54. So I have 6 degrees of separation in between my my pitching wedge, my 54, and then my 60, and then obviously my 64 is 4. But
I have an approach wedge that's I think it's a 52-degree, and then I have a sand wedge, which is a 56-degree TaylorMade, the mill grind, and then TaylorMade mill grind 60-degree wedge. So those are the and a pitching wedge, of course. So those are the 4 wedges that I'm rocking. Happy Thursday. What's up, Derek? Keep up with the girls on the channel. Yeah, we plan to, Joe. People obviously love the girls. We love having them out. They're good players. So even when we go out with them, it's competitive. It's not like a full blowout. So we're definitely going to keep inviting them out and try to find new players to come out with us. And we really enjoy it too. That some of the matches are a little bit more. There's a little bit more banter. There's a little bit more going on when we have people in there and we're doing some kind of match play. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep that rocking.
Yeah, it's a good combo. The girls have really good games, and they tee off about 100 yards in front of us every hole. So, and they're hitting it past us all day. And yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of trash talking, and Daniela was great. She was good on the channel. She played well. She's a really good player. She's a local kid from San Diego. She went to La Jolla High, so I remember her from a few years ago, and it's just nice that she's at San Diego State playing. And we had a really good time out there with them.
Yeah, and if you guys know any other players in San Diego, guys or girls, that are on Instagram that are trying to go pro or whatnot, tag them on Instagram and just give us a shout out and try to introduce them to us and us to them, and we'll reach out to them. We've been just contacting people left and right on Instagram. LPGA players, Symetra players, just people that are trying to make the tour and just trying to kind of open up the lines of communication with them. But if you guys see anyone out there that you want to see us play with, tag us on Instagram and let's make it happen.
Matthew said he's watching us from school. Awesome.
Lewis was just watching part 3. Jumped into the live stream. Thank you for that. We're gonna have part 4 coming out tomorrow. I was just showing Mike some of the behind the scenes editing. So yeah, it's coming together well, and there's it's a fun ending to the video, I think. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, obviously, but make sure you guys check it out tomorrow. It's definitely a good one.
Derek said, get a lot of crazy looks for my Sucks to Suck shirt, especially at kiddos daycare. Awesome, Derek, represent, man, so it's a great line, and only a few people have that shirt. I'm included in that, so it's an original.
How often do you guys hang out outside the golf course? Sebastian asks. We pretty much only hang out on the golf course or around the game of golf, so every now and then we'll go out and do stuff. We'll grab lunch if we're not playing golf. We do lunch maybe like 3 days a week, 4 days a week. But outside of that, we're both super busy guys, so we don't have time to just kind of hang out and kill time. He's constantly working on his buses, getting tires changed, getting them washed, just getting them ready to go out and work. And I'm here editing or working on my other business, Golfholics. So we're just super busy, or with the family. So, but we hang out as much as we can. The golf course is like our little safe haven, and it's the way we like it.
Yeah, we for high school we have the league tournament next week, which we're hosting at the Rancho Bernardo Inn. So that's been taking up a little bit of my time, and so me and the RB coach are getting all that set up for next week on Tuesday, Wednesday. So the season is coming to a close with the girls. So we'll have to get Marco out before we finish up and play a little match with them, and show them how good the kids are.
Charles said plans to get Twitter verified. Charles, you're just hitting me with knowledge. I don't even know what that is, but I'm definitely going to look into it after this. I was trying to figure out how to get the little check mark on YouTube, because I saw some people had it next to their names, and I guess it's when you have a Google Plus account linked to it, which I thought I did, but anyways, we'll get verified. And with Instagram, guys, if you help us get to 10,000 Instagram followers, it opens up, it allows us to post links inside of Instagram, so that you can do the whole swipe up thing and you guys can go straight to a video. We'd love to have that feature, just so when we do release a video, and you guys can get access to it right from Instagram. So please follow us on there. That's why we keep asking for it. And also the other reason that we're asking for followers and subscribers and all this engagement is because brands are going to take us seriously. So if you guys want us to do more giveaways, see us playing with more players, the bigger the bigger fan base that we have, the easier it is for us to have those conversations. So
Josh asked, did you guys get did you get the hole-in-one on video? No, we didn't, unfortunately, so sorry.
Your mom's in the house from
France.
What's
up, Moms? Moms is drinking some wine over in France and probably having a great vacation, so hopefully you're enjoying the 3 weeks off, and yeah, love you.
Ian says, how long have you guys been golfing? We both started in high school, sophomores in high school, so a long time now.
Yeah, freshman for me. So yeah. I grew up playing baseball. That's why I still have my baseball swing. And so, yeah, I just went from baseball to golf.
Cameron says, Mike, are you going to work on the swoop? It looks like it's getting worse as of late. That's kind of funny because you just made a hole-in-one, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it swoops a little too much on me, and I just need to, change up my backswing a tiny bit. And I'll make adjustments, but I think I shot pretty decent the last couple times out, so I'm gonna stick with the swoop.
Any plans to go to straight ball flight, buttercuts, or where it's at nowadays? Straight ball flight, I don't think it exists. Most of the guys on tour that you watch hit balls, they play some kind of either a fade or a draw. So I think a straight ball is overrated, to be honest with you. It's more just consistency. So I'm gonna stay with my fade, and I think Mike's gonna stay with the draw forever. So
forever.
Yeah.
There was
stick to what works, right?
There was one point in my career, maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago, I tried to play a fade, and I shot more rounds in the 80s than I ever have in my entire life. And I just said, you know what, I'm done with that, and went back to playing my draw and shot a lot of rounds in the 70s and a few in the 60s, and so I'm gonna stick with my draw.
Sorry, I jumped. So, any travel plans for the future?
December 3rd, we're flying out to Florida. We're gonna go meet up with somebody from the channel, and we're gonna play golf with a U.S. Open winner and a couple other PGA pros, and we're gonna play out at TPC Sawgrass.
Yep.
And just bounce around through Florida with Thomas, and just have a great time out there, and really really enjoy some of those courses out there, and hopefully some of those PGA pros are pretty cool dudes too.
Josh was saying, do you have any old DSLR cameras laying around like buy off y'all? We don't. We just have these two GH5s, and that's pretty much exclusively what we use. Everything that we had before this, we put it on eBay and just kind of sold it so we can make some money back for the new equipment. I love the switch to Cowboy, but what caused the fallout with TaylorMade? There wasn't necessarily a fallout with TaylorMade. It was just that we were looking for a brand to help support the channel, sponsor some of the giveaways because it was getting really expensive, buying all the stuff that we were giving away. And we just reached out to TaylorMade, to Callaway, and Callaway responded to us. TaylorMade didn't. So, that's why we're jumping on the Callaway bandwagon, if you will.
What's your
your dream foursome?
Dream foursome? Probably my pops, my bro, this guy, and maybe Jack Nicklaus. Somebody like that would be pretty cool, or Arnold Palmer back in the day.
I'll go you, Arnold Palmer, and Phil Mickelson. That'd be fun. Another lefty in there. What's your lowest score?
Me, it was a 63. It was a while back when I was like 21, when I was a pretty good player, and it was a course record. So yeah, that was mine.
I don't know what mine was. I think it was out at
Woodson,
yeah.
70,
Yeah.
69?
69, I think
69?
it was. Yeah. Played Madeiras for the first time last week and only birdied all day. Was number 6. Go figure. That course is great. Your video definitely had something to do with me getting out there to play. Yeah, Madeiras is a fun track. It's totally target golf out there. It's just so much trouble. So that course, you can put some big numbers on the scorecard, but it's also gettable on a couple holes. But love that course.
I'd like to go back there and play it again.
Get some redemption.
I think I shot like 78 or something out there. That wasn't very good, and I didn't have my A game. Struggled a little bit. Made a couple big numbers, and wouldn't mind going back out there and trying to play a little bit better. So let's try and set that up.
Nathan's saying, how's your back, Marco? It's feeling better now. It was just that one day. It was like my son and I were kind of wrestling around. He like jumped on my back at one point, and it just kind of like felt a little bit off, but I thought it would go away. And it was the day before we played the Farms, and then after like the 3rd or 4th hole, I started feeling it out there. So it feels fine now, though. We played yesterday, and it felt good.
Charles said, how does the Patreon work? The page.
Yeah, so the Patreon page, if you guys aren't familiar with it, we set it up. I don't think there's a link to it below, but I'll add it afterwards. It's basically a way for you guys to support us on an ongoing basis. So it's like a Kickstarter project where you just give some money so they can create the project, and then you get something in return. It's similar to that in that we create content, and instead of just donating some money one time, it's like an ongoing monthly donation. So you could donate $1, you could donate $5, but you will get charged every month as long as you are active on there and keep it going. And that money comes to us, and we're going to basically just take that money and reinvest it into the channel, buy more merchandise, more stuff that we can give back to you guys. As we mentioned before, all the head covers, the hats, we're paying for all that stuff up front, and then as we sell it, we make the money back, but it puts us in a cash crunch, right? Because we fork all the money over in the beginning, and then it slowly comes back. So we really would appreciate your guys' support on there. You could do a search on patreon.com and find Golfholics on there. And like I said, I'll add the link after this.
Hunter asked, what is the degree of pitching wedge in the Apex set? 46. I think it's 46 or 48. It might be the 46. It's a little bit strong. So.
Someone said on the job, but don't say anything about it. Yeah, we'd love to come to England and play some link style courses. You guys have asked about us coming over the pond many times, and it's definitely. I think we're gonna probably next year we're gonna try to make that journey over there. We got some stuff already planned for this year and next summer, but I think we'll be able to find a time and make it happen.
Bill said, would love to see you guys do a vid with Mark Crossfield. Yeah, that'd be great. I think he's a Callaway guy too, so maybe we can set something up with Callaway and make that happen, and maybe take down him and Coach Lockie, you know.
How often do you guys practice, or do you just play? Pretty much just play these days.
Yeah.
Don't really have time for practice, or I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't been practicing at all either. Usually it's just, right before the round we hit about 10, 15 balls and then go out and play. Our schedules are pretty crammed, so not a lot of practice. But I think I'm going to practice a little bit before December. I'll have a little bit of time, away from the kids and practice and everything else, and I'll be able to work on my game a little bit before December.
Shooter McGarren is saying, "Hey, Big Cat, I noticed when you putt, you usually push it on missed putts. Do you line your eyes more on the back of the ball or just over it?" Pretty much just over it. I don't really even think about where my eye is looking. I just try to visualize the line, pick out a spot on the ground, and then I just try to hit towards that spot. So I think some of my more recent putts I've been missing on the high side, which to me is a sign that my putting is improving. But I have been just burning edges the last like 2-3 rounds, so it's been kind of frustrating. But putting's one of those things, it just comes and goes.
Nick asked, don't know if you're comfortable answering this, but are you guys making any money from YouTube yet? No.
We're making a little bit, but it's peanuts compared to
It doesn't pay for the rounds.
It definitely doesn't pay for the rounds. What we've earned from YouTube so far, we couldn't have even purchased one of these cameras that we're shooting this with. It's not much. We make more on the product sales. I think we mentioned this before, but we make more selling the products than what we made on through YouTube and AdSense. I think it'll get better as time goes on. Obviously, the numbers go up, people watch more videos, and the CPMs are starting to go up. And now that we're going into Q4, in January, it's going to drop off massively. So it's just the nature of the beast.
Fran, that's a good 3-part question that I can't respond to, but I'll go with B.
Oh my god. Yeah, Steven, thank you. He said 2 most recent vlogs are the outstanding videos, comparable to the best I've seen any vertical or any menu. Really well done. Video plus dialogue. Really feel like we're in the cart accompanying you guys on the round. Really appreciate comments like that. We're trying to make a more conscious effort to improve the videos. You guys have probably, if you've seen our earlier videos, you've definitely seen the progression and like things and how we've changed. And we want to keep evolving. Our goal, is to make the best golf videos on YouTube, hands down. Like that, I don't think we should be shy away from that. I know when I edit these videos, I'm putting everything I have into them, trying to find new tutorials to show things differently. I'm researching like angles on how to film things differently. So we're trying to enhance them just because we want to grow the game and we want to make it entertaining for you guys. So let us know in the comments if you guys have any other ideas for us.
Tony asked, how many tattoos does Mike have? We all know Marco is covered besides his arms and below the knees. I've got no tattoos. So
yeah, me either.
None for me, none for him. So yeah.
No.
Dylan asked, Mike, any drills you tell your players to do during practice and home? I want as many drills as possible for all aspects of the game and any range regiments you recommend. Good question. I don't have a whole lot of drills. I try and make it fun. For putting, I try and make 20 3-footers and then 20 5-footers, and then I have the kids play 18 against one another, and then the loser does 2 minutes of plank. So maybe find a partner or a friend or somebody for putting, and then for chipping, I just grab a bucket of balls and just chip and try and hit different shots and different angles and see what works best for me at that time. And then for the range, I just have an alignment stick. I work on my alignment, ball position, and then I just try and put a good swing on it. So nothing too crazy, nothing technical, no putting drills or anything like that. Just go out there and obviously the basics are important. So just try and make sure that your alignment's good, your ball position's good, and then for putting, make sure your eyes are over the ball. and then chip in, get your setup correct, and that's pretty much it.
Nathan said, I would love to make you guys a custom putter. Let me know. Nathan, we're letting you know. Go ahead and make it and send it on over.
Yeah, we'll throw it on the channel. I'll putt with it. I'll give you my honest feedback. I don't know if you want that or not, but
yeah, so we kind of had an idea. We wanted to talk to you guys about this, and you guys have probably seen some of the other vlogs out there, like Casey Neistat when he unboxes, and he basically does an unboxing video. And we're thinking about introducing that. Not that we're getting a bunch of stuff right now, but if brands do start sending us things, doing unboxing videos around golf stuff, whether it's equipment or golf balls or apparel, anything that they send us, we'll just unbox it in front of a camera and like pick a day where we do one of these videos. It'll probably be shorter, but I think it could be a lot of fun. And just to be totally transparent with you guys, Travis Matthews is sending us some clothes that's going to be arriving next week. So we're going to be like Travis Matthews out starting probably next week, and you're going to see that in our future videos. And obviously Cowboy purchased them just recently, but we were thinking of unboxing that video so you guys can kind of see our responses to some of the clothes, even though, it's probably going to be stuff we like, but you never know. We might have some surprises in there. So let us know in the comments if you guys would like to see a video like that. I don't know if that's of interest, or you guys just want us to stick to course vlogs.
Kush Strain said, I want to play a money match with your high school kids. What handicap do I need to win? First of all, no gambling with my kids, unless you want to do like push-ups or something like that. But we've got some scratch players on the boys' side, so if you're a guy, you better bring your A game to beat my kids. I think let's go a little too far down.
For all the Man U fans out there, big game this weekend, so can't wait for that. They're playing Liverpool. Hope we get another W, maybe 4-0.
Someone asked if I'm married. I am not married.
Did we get lost here?
That's right. That's right where we ended. So
sorry, you were gonna read one.
Marco, how does it take you to
edit a video?
Yeah.
So usually the first videos take a little bit longer because the intro. It takes me a while to figure out what I want to do with the intro, and depending on when we shot, but we could say on average it's like 3 to 4 hours a video. Sometimes they're a little bit shorter now since we're doing them in 4 parts. Those are maybe 2 to 3 hours, but editing time has gone down significantly over the last couple months, so I'm happy with that.
Hula Rock said he's switched to Callaway Epic, and wow, he loves it. So that's great to hear. We're gonna be switching to pretty soon.
Yeah, can't wait to try it out.
Any thoughts on coming into New York to play golf? From Jeffrey, yeah. New York's got some great golf courses. My brother and I and Marco were all talking about making a trip out there and trying to play. I think they've got like 6 of the top 20 public courses in the nation. So definitely need to come out there and play. Somebody said my brother hits a straight ball flight. Yeah, he's got a great swing, way better than mine. He's on playing really well, and he hits a high fade, and I would, like I said earlier, I'd pay $10,000 for that high fade. So
we got someone else asking about doing tutorial videos on YouTube. I mean, we try to stick to course logs like you guys have seen, and just try to do more, golf course management in terms of like managing your round, managing misses, where to aim during the rounds. We're trying not to get into lessons too much, just because there's guys already out there doing it, and it's kind of a saturated place. So I think for us, we just want to stick to the course vlogs, and I think during the videos while we're playing the courses, we'll give some tips throughout. But yeah, I think that's kind of the format for now.
Yeah, and we're not the type of guys that are going to go down and break down how to hit a bunker shot or a flop shot or something like that. And we'll do it indirectly with the videos, and we'll give you guys some tips and stuff like that. But I only really work with kids, to be honest, in this guy, for teaching, and that's not what our channel is kind of all about. But the other part of it is the passion part, right? We love playing golf and just kind of going out there, enjoying different golf courses and showing them to you guys. I think the lessons would get a little bit boring, to be just totally honest with you guys. Just going out and trying to film a couple angles of Mike swinging and explaining something, like I would fall asleep probably, and I wouldn't want to edit it. Just, if we had someone editing it full time, maybe, but still, it's like you got to align your passions, and then that's where you really get the best results in terms of what you're producing. So it's just not what we do. What's your relations? Are we friends or brothers? We're friends and brothers.
Bryson DeChambeau is definitely my favorite player. Thoughts on the one plane swing and one length irons? I mean, I think whatever works, right? Like I can't really comment on the one length irons because I've never tried them. So it would be silly of me to say that they're not the right way to go. Obviously, it's working for him. He's winning tournaments. He's playing great, and it might be something that catches on and more people jump on the bandwagon. But it's still kind of in the infancy stages. But yeah, so I don't really have a very strong opinion. I think if it works for you, then go with it.
Hempus Hall said, I get that you like playing the draw mic, but your grip, it just looks like you're going to hook it every time. Looks like your draw is hurting you more than it's helping you. That's your opinion, but I'm going to stick with it. I haven't changed my grip since I first started playing golf. I'm not going to change it now. I still shoot low 70s, high 60s, and, I'm just going to kind of go with what works for me.
Do you guys think the newer the driver, the further you will hit it with all the new technology? I think it depends on how much newer. Mike was playing King Cobra, was it? Or no, it was
Adams.
Yeah,
it was like 12 years old.
Yeah, so before he started tinkering with drivers, he was playing this Adams driver. It was, like 12 years old, and what did you see, like 15, 20 yards gain?
Probably about 15 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was a 10-year-old club, but it fit really well for me, and the shaft was good, the head was good, all of it was perfect. So I felt like I could trust that driver to hit a fairway, whenever I wanted with a little baby draw. So I didn't have a lot of misses with that driver. I didn't hit it as far, but I hit it pretty accurate.
But one of the biggest things that I noticed with him switching is not the distance, it's the mishits. The mishits on his old driver, they would not go nearly as far, and the dispersion would be much worse. Whereas with this new driver, it still goes far, and the dispersion on the misses seems a little bit tighter. So that's probably where most amateurs are going to really notice difference in technology.
Ramon said, checking in from South Africa, looking fresh, gents. Shirts are on point. Keep up the amazing vids. Thanks, Ramon. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I love your vids. Keep up the good work from Giovanni. Thanks, Giovanni. What's your handicap? Marco's trending down to
2.9 right now.
2.9. I'm about a 1. Mike, how's your business going with all the fires over there? Hearts go out to those. Yeah, definitely. It's Northern California, so it doesn't really affect me. I do the Southern California wine tours, so definitely it's a tragedy what's going on up there, and our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by those fires.
Clint says he's working on coming down to play in the Golfholics tournament. Awesome, Clint. We'd love to see you there, and if you guys don't know what he's talking about, we're hosting a tournament next July at Santa Luz, which you guys have probably seen. It's gonna be $250 a player, $1,000 a foursome. It is a little bit expensive, but you're gonna get to play a private country club, and there's gonna be lunch and dinner included, and we're gonna have all kinds of prizes and all kinds of fun stuff going on. It's gonna be the first tournament of its kind for YouTube, I think, where we're just inviting the community to come out and play with us. So it's gonna be awesome. And then Clint asks, the Santa Luz let out-of-state members play, and Clint, I'm not sure. What you're going to want to do is just ask your pro at your club to call Santa Luz and see if they will do like what's it called?
A reciprocation?
Reciprocation, yeah.
I think they would. It just mentioned Golfholics, and I'm sure the guys in the shop are pretty cool. I don't know, but
yeah, try to talk to Chris in the golf shop. He's pretty cool. So. Where did we get our Under Armour polos? Any Golfholics polos coming soon? Under Armour polos, I think we got them at the outlet stores. I got some of mine there.
I go online.
Yeah.
I just buy them online, and then they ship them to you just easy. I don't do a lot of shopping.
Golfholics polos. Maybe once we get things rocking with Travis Matthews and get a good relationship going with them, see if we can make it happen.
I love the shirt, Mike. Thanks. You can pick one up on the website shop.golfholics.com, and you'll have one of the few that are out in out in public.
One food for the rest of your life, what will it be?
Ooh, I'd probably have to say like a banana or an apple.
Wow, that's super plain.
I know, but I could do it every day. I wouldn't get sick of it.
I'm gonna go with the veggie burger
Ooh.
from Burger Lounge. You guys should do a hole-in-one challenge. Hit balls until one of you guys hits a hole-in-one.
We could be there forever.
That could be fun.
I would be exhausted. I mean, think
Okay,
about
well,
that.
let's cap it at like 80 shots.
Where would we do it?
Maybe we do it at Santa Luz at the top
top?
practice facility. It's a 115-yard shot.
Okay.
And we could pull the other pins out and just have one in there.
Have a contest. Maybe you guys can bet on us.
That's a great idea at SSS. I like it.
Do you guys have any long-term plans for the channel, or are you guys taking it day by day?
We're trying to live in the moment and be open to possibilities, opportunities that come our way, but really the long-term plan is just keep growing the channel and see where we can take this. Obviously, we know there's guys out there that have reached, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but it's taken them 4, 5, 6 years. And we just want to see how far we can get. Someone just donated $100.
Who is that? Oh my God. Gabriel?
Gabriel.
What's up, man? Thank you so much.
You're an animal, dude.
Oh, appreciate the support. That's awesome.
What's SEK?
If you got any questions, throw it our way and we'll definitely answer them.
Yeah, so the plans for the channel are just continue to grow it, give back to the community that's helping us get to this point, and hopefully evolve and start doing some things that are unique, like the golf tournament that we're doing. And really, we want to push all the people that are creating golf videos on YouTube to step up their game. We're going to want to step up our game and really push it forward, attract more people to YouTube, to watching golf, and hopefully that'll help grow the game and get more people interested.
Why don't we do some kind of contest where if we hit a 50K by the tournament, maybe we get 2 of the guys from the tournament to come play with us and be in a vlog. What do you think?
I'm down with that. Let's do it.
Okay.
So 50K subscribers before next July. If we hit that, we're inviting 2 of you out.
Yeah.
Pay for the airfare to come out?
No, we'll play with them after the tournament.
Oh, okay. So you basically get to come out with us, be in a vlog, and play another course afterwards. Yeah, we'll pick a nice course. That's a great idea.
All right. Someone else just donated $10.
Who's that?
Who is that? Do I just click on it? Go ahead, I'll let you.
Let's not be clicking around here. How come it's not in here?
We thought somebody else donated $10. Looks like it.
Someone definitely did. So thank you. If you guys do make a donation in this, make sure you leave a comment and let us know what you want us to shout out, or or at least drop your name because it's not showing up in here. But we really appreciate it.
Rams Hill, are we going to go out there and play?
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah.
That course is nasty. It's got like 40-mile-an-hour winds. It's definitely a course we should go out and play sometime soon. Probably maybe in November. We'll head out there.
Oh, here it is. Andrew Hand donated $10. Thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate it. And Mo just donated £2. So, guys,
thank you.
You're gonna make me blush. Thank you so much.
Oh, like I said, if you have any questions, throw it in there. We'll be happy to answer them.
Best golfing channel on YouTube. Thank you for that.
Carson said, "Congratulations on your hole-in-one, Mike. Thanks, appreciate it. My second one." On Wednesday if you're just coming in late to the channel. And I think this is our all-time high, 163 people watching our channel, so
thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Have you tried the Epic irons? Very expensive. Are they worth it?
I have not.
Not yet.
I play the Cowboy Apex. They're the 2016 models, so I know they have a new model coming out this year.
Yep.
They have the black ones that I'm going to try and talk to AJ about, see if I can get those blackies in. They look great.
I think we're both going to be rocking those.
I know, they're so clean.
And speaking of Callaway, they're still working on their fitting facility. I think we mentioned it before, but I think it's supposed to be done end of this month. But they're going to have us out there. We're going to do a complete fitting for everything, and we're going to be changing everything over to Callaway. So we're going to absolutely film that and show you guys everything. So that's going to be a fun one.
Here it is, Andrew. Charles said they just had a guy from the European Tour take 500 shots at a hole-in-one and couldn't do it.
Wow.
That's a lot of shots.
God, I couldn't even do that in one sitting.
Yeah, I think 200 would probably be.
It's like you gotta be able to focus still.
Oh.
Mark, what's up? Good evening from Ireland. YouTube legends. Thank you for that. Sweden in the house.
Nice.
Boom.
Leo said Q&A getting through my psychology essay. Nice. Stay in school, get your work done.
Giovanni says, hi Marco and Mike, I'm 10 and my best round of golf is 94 at Pebble.
Oh.
Lucky you for getting to play Pebble at 10 years old. It's some people's bucket list, they never get to play it. So keep playing and let's see if we can get that down in the 80s. I think you got it in you, buddy.
Yeah, let us know if you do make it in the 80s.
Yeah, sorry, SEK ain't no USD. Sorry about the conversion rate. It's like $12, but still, we appreciate it. The value, the amount doesn't matter. Any donations you guys make, we appreciate it. So hopefully, you'll all be participating in the No Shave November. Gotta switch it up. Oh gosh, it's gonna get ugly.
I think you should let it go.
Just let it go.
Just let it go. I mean,
it just gets so itchy down here.
You can trim it up down below, but like.
You just want to see the facial hair.
I want to see it nice and bushy.
Oh, it gets thick after like 5 days.
I know, but just let it go.
All right. If you guys hit a thumbs up and we get to 100 likes on this video,
done.
I'm going to let it go for the whole month of November.
That's awesome. My brother's going to go scruffy too, so we should get him at the end of November too.
Oh, 100 likes is nothing. Shoot.
I know.
Shit off the bar.
Cole said, how would a scratch golfer get to the same level as the PGA Tour pros? Just chipping and putting. That's really what it comes down to. If your short game is on point all the time and you get up and down from nowhere and you're better than everyone else around you, I think that's what gets you to the next level. And everybody hits it about the same.
Yeah, and practice 6 days a week, for at least 3 or 4 hours a day and commit that time and effort into it. And it's not just practicing and just going out and hitting balls. It's having that focused practice, which if you guys have read any of Tiger talking about that a long time ago, it was a very set schedule on like what he practiced and how he went about it. It's very methodical, and I think that's kind of required these days. And obviously exercising, eating well, psychological aspect, there's so many different aspects these guys have to be like in the top percentile on, so we've got a lot of practicing to do.
Cameron asked what our favorite restaurant in San Diego is. For me, I gotta go with Ruth Chris Steakhouse. They got the best steaks with the butter and the sizzling.
I'm gonna go with Sea Level.
Ooh,
Sea Level.
That's my second favorite. Sea Level is awesome. Yeah.
That's bomb.
Still gotta go get that lobster BLT.
Yeah, their lobster BLT at Sea Level down there. If you guys are ever in downtown San Diego, check it out. It's off the hook. Good question.
Yeah. Would you guys ever come to Canada? Nice courses in Sasquatch? Sasquatch? I don't know. I could play with you guys. Big fan. Yeah, well, if I could say where you're from, that'd be great. Canada seems like there's a bunch of really good golf courses up there, so we could definitely make a trip up there.
Tips on how to get under 100. I think when you're shooting over 100s, for me, when I was in that category, I was losing a lot of golf balls. So if you're in that same category, that's like the number one step is just try to avoid those massive numbers, those triples, quadruples, and look at where you're getting those penalty strokes. Is it you're just taking 3 shots out of a bunker, or are you just losing balls out of bounds? For me, it was hitting balls out of bounds, so it's kind of maybe not teeing off with the driver. If you're hitting the driver really bad, maybe tee off the 3-wood and settle with the bogey on that hole instead of a triple or a quad. So kind of thinking about what club to play instead of just assuming that just because the guy next to you is hitting a driver, that's the right club. So starting to kind of plot your way around the golf course is probably step one.
Favorite course in San Diego besides Torrey Pines? Ooh, I'm going to say Palma Valley and Santa Luz.
Yeah, I'm going to say Santa Luz and the Farms. I absolutely love that golf course, even though it just beats me down every time, but it's phenomenal.
Someone asked to see Brookie on camera.
Yeah, let's get in. Brooklyn, come on.
Up. There we go. What's up, Brookie? This is Brooklyn. Her breath kind of stinks a little bit, but
yeah, she's old. She's almost like 10.
Say hi for the
Getting up
camera.
there. Brooklyn, look up here.
Look at the camera.
Look up here.
Look at the camera.
I feel like I'm out.
All right. Brookie's hanging with
Everyone
us.
like the video now, No Shave November. A vlog with clubs from the 90s, that would be awesome. God, I want to try that Titleist driver that I used to play in high school. It was like I don't even remember the model, but I remember the head, it was just like tiny.
I had the original Great Big Bertha. The original.
Dude.
So that would be pretty sweet to pull out and play with. So
let's take the money that people are donating and just set it aside, like a part of it aside, so we can go buy these old golf clubs and do a video.
Okay, I'm down.
All right. How big of an issue do you think health is for pros? I think you're going to see more back issues with some of these younger guys with the swing speeds that they're swinging at these days. I don't think they're going to have the longevity that some of like the Phil Mickelson, you know, who's still playing competitively. I don't think these young guys like Rory and you know, and even like Justin Thomas, like they beat the ball a long ways and they're doing really well right now, but I don't think their bodies are going to hold up. So I think that's going to be one health issue that you'll probably see being a common theme on the PGA Tour soon.
Get Some said, love the channel, have some Golfholics gear on the way to Illinois right now. Yes, my home state. Thank you for the support. We appreciate it.
Do you guys have Golfholics ads? Yes, we are running ads. You guys have probably seen them by now on YouTube. We're targeting every golf channel that we could find out there. So you'll see them on Finches, on Shields. And again, we're trying to grow our brand. We're trying to attract more people to what we're doing. And we're reinvesting all the money that we earn back into the channel. And that's just one of the ways that we're reinvesting it. I also have a background in online advertising, so it's kind of an easy thing to do to run ads for what we're doing. So, yeah.
How much is the member fee at your course? It looks spectacular.
So if you want to be a member at Santa Luz, I think the initiation right now is $50,000, and then the monthlies are around $1,300 a month. It's not cheap.
Arno asked, what would it take for you guys to come to the Netherlands and do a course vlog with my 9-year-old fan? Oh, God, that sounds awesome. We would totally love to do something like that.
I think it would either be that we're already heading in that direction and we could stop by there and link up with you guys, or if someone wanted to pick up our travel, that would make things obviously a lot easier, because it's going to cost us money getting out there, and that's really the biggest hurdle. And we don't expect you guys to do that. We're not asking you guys even to do that. We want to play with you guys and we want to try to make it happen, but if you have the financial means and you want to invite us out, we'll totally make time to do it. So
would you ever come play in South Africa?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. They got some good course out there. Go hang out with Ernie Els, say what's up.
You guys are blowing up the comments. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's the most we've ever had on a live feed.
What's your dream golf course to play? It's got to be Augusta, right?
Augusta and Cypress.
Cypress.
Those are my top two. So if you guys got any contacts at either of those, let us know. We'd love to make a vlog out there. At least not at Augusta, but Cypress would be pretty cool.
Miksa said, greetings from Finland, great channel. Thank you for that. And welcome to all the new subscribers. Numbers have been rocking. We're super happy with the growth of the channel and the amount of views that we're getting and all that fun stuff. Just so you guys know, all the engagement that you guys provide on each one of the videos, the likes, the comments, just the interaction, sharing the videos, it helps us tremendously with getting the videos exposed to more people. So we absolutely appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed and you're watching the live stream, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification. We appreciate it very much.
I think somebody just donated 20.
Yeah, let's see who it was. Oh, $20 for the old club vlog. Thank you, Andrew. Oh,
now we have to do
that. Andrew he donated $30, so we got $30 from him.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
That'll buy a driver right there.
Yeah, maybe two.
Maybe two.
Yeah, that'll be a fun day.
And we'll vlog us going and buying the clubs. There's plenty of secondhand marts around here for golf stores.
Yeah,
so
we'll find something.
That'll be awesome.
How did you guys come across Paris? How did she become a regular on the vlog? So Paris is one of the kids that came through my program. She was the first scholar athlete that ever came through my program. I'm really close with her family. She's a great kid. She's 22. She graduated from college, and she's basically kind of in between jobs and everything else. So she's got a little bit of extra time to play some golf with us, and seems like everybody loves Paris, and she's a great player and just fun to be around. So she's got the forever invite with us.
Joshua said, did you say 15K or 50K? 50 initiation. What do you think of the Cowboy wedges? I thought they felt great.
I loved them.
Yeah, I'm not going to have any issues switching over, I don't think.
I'm a huge Cleveland guy, and Roger Cleveland switched over to Callaway a few years ago, and I think implemented basically his knowledge with those wedges. So it'll be an easy switch for me to go from my Cleveland to Callaway wedges.
Ray said, I have an ad blocker and I'm not sorry, I'll never see your ads. Ray, I don't think that ad blocker works for pre-roll ads, so actually you might see them. But if you guys do see our ads, skip over them. Click that skip button as fast as you can. I'm dead serious, because if you watch more than 5 seconds of our ad, it actually charges us. And if you guys are already subscribers, there's no reason for you guys to watch it anyway. So hit the skip button on the ad, please.
Ooh, so Mark said old clubs and old type of golf balls as well. So
that is
I think that's a good
we
thing.
might have to find those on like eBay or something.
Like the old Bellata, Tour Bellata ball.
I'm gonna play the noodles. I used to play the women's noodles because they were so soft.
I remember those.
Yeah, back in
like
the day.
70 compression.
Yep. That was the secret sauce on how to get spin back in the day.
Someone said, please bring back Daniela. Yeah, she was great. We enjoyed playing with her. She's a really good kid, and I think she was good for the channel. Seemed like everybody loved her also, so we'll definitely bring her back.
Like number 101, put those razors away, dude.
I don't know if I can go 30 days with a beard, but I'll do my best.
I'm gonna take a photo every day of my face, and I'm gonna make a little collage.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but it's gonna start November 1st. Okay, just so you guys know. I'm not gonna like this challenge one bit.
What kind of snacks do we eat on a round? Trail mix, breakfast burritos,
Banana,
apples.
Yeah.
We drink lots of water.
What were your handicaps at age 15? Good question.
Probably a 2 or a 3 maybe.
I think at 15, I don't know if I was even playing golf yet.
Probably a 3.
Starting. I think at 15 I was like a 25.
I started playing when I was 13, didn't really start getting good until I was probably about 15, 16, so.
John said he really enjoys the playlist on Spotify. Thank you, John. If you guys haven't checked it out and you like the music that you hear in our vlogs, jump on Spotify, do a search for Golfholics. There's like over 600 people following that playlist, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to add the songs to it when I do find them on Spotify. So I'm gonna keep growing it, and yeah, good tunes.
Do you guys ever play any of the JC courses from Micah? Yeah, RBN is a JC course, so that's one of our home courses. We're gonna do one out at Twin Oaks one of these days. So yeah, we'll be playing them.
Ricky says, congrats on 18K. I hope you don't have to postpone the Chicago trip. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna try to make traveling a priority, I think, next year, and try to make it happen. Definitely going to Hawaii. Not definitely, still in the works, but it's pretty much gonna happen. My wife's totally sold on it too, because we can make a little vacay out of it. So yeah, it's should be an easy one.
Gotta keep Ash happy. But yeah, Chicago's my hometown. They got so many great golf courses. Love to see my family and play some golf out there. Marco stayed with us last summer, maybe 2 summers ago, and we went out and we played Medina, Cog Hill, Ruffled Feathers, and what was the other one that we played?
Conway?
Conway,
Yeah.
Conway Farms,
Conway
where
Farms.
they have the BMW Western Challenge. So if we don't go next summer, we'll go the following summer.
Howie said, is the wife gonna like the full beard, Marco? No, she's not. She doesn't even like it when I'm a little bit scruffy. When I kiss her, she's like, oh, it like pricks me and this and that. So it's gonna be tough.
all right.
It's all good. 1 month. We'll survive.
Favorite social game to play in your 4-ball, and how does it work? We have a bunch of different games we love to play. One that we have not played is Wolf on camera, which already takes enough time, so we really can't do it, unfortunately, unless we have the whole course to ourselves, and we're okay with playing a 5-hour round. But we play Dots, Team Best Ball, Match Play. We play Scramble sometimes. Skins. We play 6, 6, and 6, where we Marco's partners with me for 6 holes, and Justin and my brother, and that one's kind of fun. So.
We really enjoyed the last format from the farms, and let us know if you guys like that format where it's just kind of best ball, match play. We thought it was easy. It kind of helped with the pace of play too, because if someone was out of a hole, they can just pick up. So it helps in that regard. It's a little bit easier to edit for me as well. So, and everyone seems to like that format, but let us know in the comments.
Half Moon Bay, Ocean, and Old Course would be some beautiful course vlogs. Yeah, those are good courses, so good recommendation there.
Why no video of the hole-in-one? So Mike and I don't always play together, and we don't always film every round. So that was were you guys having a practice round out there, or was it a match?
We had a golf match against Poway High School, so we were out at Stone Ridge Country Club, as I mentioned earlier, and I was playing with Paris and 2 kids from my team. So technically it wasn't on video, but Paris did a little, what was a Snapchat / storyline on Instagram. So.
Nick said, Marco, what kind of computer do you use to edit the videos? I'm a computer technician, so if you need any computer assistance, I'm your guy. First of all, Nick, I really appreciate that. I use a Mac Pro, but I've been thinking about building a Hackintosh and just creating a supercomputer so I can render these videos a little bit faster and export them. Exporting takes about an hour. So anything that can help save time with editing. I already use external hard drives that are pretty fast. So hit me up, send me an email, and let's talk a little bit more, because I want to optimize the setup. So.
Dalton said Rick Shields has a survey on his channel, and I made sure to drop your guys' name for him to come out and play with you guys. Thanks, Dalton. Yeah, Rick's cool.
Yeah.
He's one of our YouTube buds. So anytime he comes out here, we're definitely going to play with him and Pete. So we'll play like a little Ryder Cup match against them, maybe Americans versus Euros, or we'll go alternate, either one. So maybe we'll put it out on Instagram and see what you guys want to see.
John says, have you guys ever played Temecula Creek Inn? Great course, and greens are looking good right now. We have. We absolutely love that course. I don't know why we haven't done it in a vlog yet, but it's just a fun track out there. You can shoot some good scores out there, and the scenery is actually awesome for what you pay to play that course. So
yeah,
we should go out there.
We should. There's a lot of Temecula courses that we could play, like Red Hawk and Bear Creek and Journey and a few others. So
does Marco's wife play golf? She's gone to the range a couple times and hit some balls around, but she gets a little bit frustrated, and it's a hard game to pick up. So she's not super into it, but she likes coming out and sometimes and just cruising around with the cart and having a little cocktail. So.
Come to Wisconsin and play Whistling Straits and Erin Hills when you come to Chicago. Oof, that would be tempting. a good fun vlog for sure.
Should younger teenagers play hard golf balls or soft ones?
I think it depends on the level of their golf game. If they're a single-digit handicapper, whether they're a teenager or not, they should play good golf balls. If they're not a single-digit handicapper, then it won't make as much of a difference, but if you're a good player, you should play softballs.
Chris says, Marco, since you're going to be getting fitted for new Callaway gear, can I buy your extras? Lefties for life. We can figure something out. I was just talking to Mike about Callaway said that they would do Epic Driver giveaway once we hit 20,000 subscribers through the channel. And I told Mike, let's ask Callaway to give us a lefty as well, just because I know there's some of you guys out there that are left-handed, and the lefties just get no love. So, but Chris, let's talk about it. I'm definitely willing to sell my old clubs. I don't really hang on to old clubs. I have a couple wedges, but that's about it. So let's chat it up.
Preston said you guys should play Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Course in Idaho. It has a literally floating green. Google it. Not a ton of money either. Yeah, that's a great spot. I think the time of the year is super important out there, so probably have to be like a summertime to go out there and play.
Giovanni says you guys should do a video with Dude Perfect. I shot them an email about a week ago. Haven't heard back yet. I know they're in Texas. They're not too far from us. But obviously those guys are like next level, right? They got over 20 million subscribers on YouTube, and everything they do is pretty much sponsored by some kind of big brand. So it would be cool if they would be open to it. I'm going to just keep pounding the pavement with them and some of the other guys that I've reached out to, and hopefully someone will bite one of these days.
Thoughts on Goat Hill? Yeah, one of my old friends, Dave Emmerich, runs that golf course over there, and I think we're going to do a vlog out there with AJ from Callaway and also Amanda from Callaway, and should be fun.
Make these into podcasts? It's an interesting idea. Never heard that one.
James asked what my brother's handicap is, and I think he's about a 3.
Have you played any courses in Michigan? No. Best ball match plays, easier to watch. Nice to see other games occasionally, though. Good to know. One thing we're starting to do with the videos, some people had mentioned they're having a hard time finding, part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't know why that is, because they're in sequence. But if you guys are having that issue, I'm starting to put all the parts into a playlist. So if you guys follow us on Twitter, I posted one for the farms. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for people to kind of follow all the parts. So when you do watch one of the videos, you'll see the other parts pop up. And so hopefully that alleviates some of the problems there.
Brandon asked, can you guys talk about what you guys do outside of golf, work, etc.? I own a limo company. He owns an online media company, and I coach high school golf, and been doing that for about 12 years.
Yep. Should I get a putting map? It just depends. If you have access to a course somewhere around you and you can putt on real greens, I would always recommend that over a putting map. But it's better to have one than to have nothing. So get a putting mat and do some practicing.
All right, 2 more questions.
Any good and cheap courses in Vegas? Most of them are pretty expensive out there.
Yeah, they are pretty pricey.
Especially in the city there, but if you go outside of the city. I mean, Cascada was awesome. That was a little bit outside of Vegas, but it was expensive.
It was.
I think it was like 200,
yeah.
250. Yeah.
All right.
What does Brian do for a living?
He's a realtor. He sells real estate. If you guys come to Wisconsin, I can potentially set you up with a free round. Not exactly a premium course, but I thought I'd offer. Thanks, Mitchell. Appreciate it. Just the offer was cool enough, man.
Guys, I'm going to drop my email down in the comments. Please don't spam it, but I know some people are looking to reach out, so just to make life a little bit easier for everyone. There you have it.
All right, one more question. You pick it.
Okay, let's see it. Ricky says, Marco, what does the wife think of Big Cat playing with other females? She's fine with it. I mean, she knows we're just playing golf out there and that we're trying to grow the channel, and she understands what we're doing with this channel. I'm not out there hitting on girls. It's just literally us playing golf. So we have a good relationship, my wife and I, and we trust each other. So I think if someone's questioning why you're playing around golf, you've got some other issues going on. So we're going to leave it at that. And we need to get Paris a hat too.
Yeah. But she's super finicky. She wants like the fitted, like clicky hat with the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think she likes fitted hats.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us for this live stream. Next week's going to be the same time, right?
Yes, I think so.
12 o'clock Thursday. And part 4 is coming up tomorrow. And we filmed at Santa Luz yesterday. Mike had a really good round, so make sure you guys check that one next week. All right, gents. Later.